Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Alexandra. Thank you so much for joining me today, my beautiful collective. So today we're going to be getting some oracle card messages from your person, and I guess they have a lot to say to you because the cards are like flying everywhere, okay? So let's get into this. Your level of sophistication makes many people feel insecure. Oh, hell yeah, collective. I mean, yeah, this is your energy all over this, right? You guys are, yeah, a very elegant bunch, all right? When people look at you, it's like, yeah, they always want to take a second look, a third look, because I feel like you have a sense of style about you that is very, very unique, okay? Like, you don't like to kind of wear the usual, right? You always kind of add something to your outfit, that kind of makes it solely yours, okay? And, no matter what, okay, you always end up looking absolutely gorgeous, right? And yeah, it's true, okay? You do kind of make people feel like, oh my God, right? She's got it going on, and, it makes me feel so dowdy here, right? So, I also kind of feel though, like your person actually might feel insecure around you too. Like you are so gorgeous. You're so perfect. It's like, what do you see in them? Like you could do so much better. Okay. That's the kind of energy I feel from your person here. And yeah, they wonder, are they worthy enough for you? Like, you are the only one who has the key to my heart. Oh my gosh, look at this. There you are, this perfect pair, right? So I kind of feel then that like your person, okay, they probably haven't felt this way about anybody else before. Like they have kept their heart under lock and key for the longest time. And, when they met you, they probably thought, okay, it's probably the same old, same old. But, it turns out that like you, okay, you were the only one who had the damn key, okay, to their heart. You're the only one that like makes them feel this way. You're probably the only one that they're truly in love with. Which is why you have the damn key, right? Like, goddamn, man, you're the only one who has it, okay? It's not like there are 20 copies of this key floating around, you know what I mean? So, it's almost like your person believes, okay, truly believes that, like, yeah, the two of you are meant to be together. Like, this is true love for your person, okay? Absolutely. It's like they've fallen head over heels in love with you, okay? I put a spell on you to make you mine. Huh. Okay, I wasn't expecting this. So, obviously this has to be literal then, right? So, maybe your person has kind of been like turned into some spell work, okay, to either get you to be with them or maybe try to make sure that you stay with them, right? I mean, spell could mean a whole lot of things, right? You got the tame so-called end of it where it's like, make them like me spells, make them miss me spells, right? And then, you got the more hardcore ones on the other end where it's like, obsession spells, right? Like hardcore binding spells, like make them never leave me, make them never want to leave me, that kind of a thing, right? So, I'm not going to say one way or another whether this is like right, wrong, good, bad, the only thing I will say from this card is that, like, that's how much they love you, collective, right? Is the fact that, like, they don't think that they alone are enough to keep you, okay? To keep this sophisticated goddess with them. Like, they have to do anything and everything possible to kind of keep you with them, right? And one of those things, okay, happens to be spell work, looks like, right? So, here's the thing, though, right? Like, just because they did the spell work, I mean, doesn't mean that, it worked in that sense, right? Like maybe, they did the spell work, but like it has no effect on you, right? In the sense that like you still love your person, okay? Like they didn't require the spell work for you to kind of fall for them. You know what I mean? When you pleasure yourself, do you think about me? Okay, collective, this tells me that when they pleasure themselves, they think about you. So they just want to make sure that the feeling is mutual here, okay? So obviously you do it for your person here, right? I mean, that makes sense, right? You have the key to their heart, so you also got the key to, yeah, their what, okay? Their wand, okay? And I think this is also like they want to know, are they the only ones who have the key to you, right? Like, they don't want anybody else to have the key to you either. They want to make sure that you are theirs and only theirs. And, I guess that's where the spell work comes in, right? Like I said, this spell work is like, at its core is to make you stay with them, make you be with them and nobody else, right? So, like I said, your person just like wants you, loves you that much, collective, right? That, they're willing to, turn to like these, turn to the occult, okay, to kind of keep you. I put you on a pedestal above everyone else because I respect the hell out of you. Yeah, absolutely, they do. They have never met anyone like you, collective, right? I mean, not anyone of your high caliber, okay? You are quality and class all the way through. So, I kind of feel like your person has probably been dealing with, like low-end bitches, okay? People that don't respect themselves. People that like, don't kind of have your integrity, your dignity, right? So, when they come across a goddess like you, don't you think that, yeah, they are going to do everything in their power to kind of make sure that you stay theirs, okay? So, like I said, I don't want to say spell work is good or bad, right? It's just a tool that your person used, okay, to, kind of keep you with them or make sure that you don't leave them, right? I wanted you to wait around for me while I lived it up with everyone else. So, I wonder, is this past energy then? Like, when they first met you, okay, it's like they knew that you were way too good for them, okay? And maybe that made them a little bit jealous, a little bit resentful of you, right? So, at that time then, when you were, like, very, very much interested in your person, you were the one who was kind of almost in that energy, right? Like you were willing to do anything it took to kind of be with them, okay? And so, in that way, they kind of controlled you, as like an ego boost to themselves in a lot of ways, like they knew that they could not compete with you. So the only way to kind of get you then was, yeah, to make you think that they weren't interested in you. Like I said, a control tactic of theirs, right? But like I said, I feel like this is maybe past energy, okay? Like this is early on, right? But that this kind of came out after, right? Like they realized that, keeping you waiting, like, yeah, no, that was not going to work, okay? Like you were going to leave their sorry ass, okay? So then they got desperate, okay? And then, they decided on spell work, okay? It's like, I think they kind of knew that, from the start, you were the one, right? But, it's like they wanted to feel like they were the one in power, okay? So that's why they kind of, kept you waiting, okay? But the thing is, though, like, they loved you so much, though, that they realized very, very quickly, probably, that, like, oh, no, keeping the collective waiting isn't gonna really do anything. And the thing is that, oh, I really do love the collective, so what can I do to kind of keep them, right? Please stay the night so I can make you breakfast in the morning. Oh my gosh. So, like these two energies are so funny, right? It's like, here your person is, basically being a jerk about it, okay? Like giving you breadcrumbing energy, okay, yeah. They tried to breadcrumb you, or they did breadcrumb you, even though they knew that, like, you were way better than them. You were out of their league, girl, okay? And they knew it. So, the only way that they could kind of do something about it was to make you feel like you were the one who wasn't worthy, okay? So, like I said, this has to probably be like, past energy, okay? Like, this is what happened at the very beginning, okay? And now it's like they've kind of gone through the motions where, they really do love you, okay? They fell for you, right? And it's like, yeah, they've gone from, making you wait to like, they're willing to, make you breakfast in bed, okay? No, like that's the energy here, right, collective? I mean, you can see the cards here, right? So, oh my God, this is actually kind of funny, right? Like they've literally done like a 180 here, okay? Where, at one point they were willing to, almost kind of like if they kept this up, okay, they would have lost you for sure, right? So, I guess they wised up, so-called, right? They realized that like you're a once in a lifetime opportunity that they just did not want to let go of, right? I want to make sweet love to you all night long. See? It's like, they're almost like making up for this stupid ass energy, that they were in at the very beginning, okay? Like now they want to please you. They want to do everything possible to keep you, like I said. So, now it's like, yeah, they're pulling out all the stops here, collective, right? Because they know that if they don't, I mean, they have no reason to stay with you. I want to spend all day just kissing your sweet lips. Look at this, collective, right? So, they obviously, okay, really, really love the intimacy between the two of you. So, the sex between the two of you, okay? I mean, oh my God. It is probably incredible, okay? For both of you, right? And, I think that basically physical love is like their love language between the two of you, right? Like, I think that they're better in bed than they are with you in person, so-called. So, I projected my insecurities onto you and made you feel like you weren't good enough when it was I who wasn't. Oh my God, isn't that what I said? So yeah, these two cards then are like past energy, where, yeah, when they met you, it's like, wow, they already knew that you were, a motherfucking goddess and they had like no chance with you, okay? So, when you probably like got to know them or started to show interest, okay, they felt like, oh, I have to keep their interest by, yeah, making them think that I don't want them. Reverse psychology, okay? Like, basically, that's what your person was trying to do with you. And, the thing is that, like, man, you're not about those fucking games, collective, right? Like, if somebody's interested in you, then you want to know it, okay? You don't want them to act like they don't care about you and they don't want you, right? Like, to you, seeing this energy here, right? It's like, you really think that, oh, wow, they don't want me or they're not interested, okay? Like, you're a straight shooter, collective, you don't want to, like, kind of have to deal with these, like, mind games, okay? This manipulation tactics, basically, here, okay? So, like I said, your person probably realized very quickly that, oh, wait a minute, that's not the way to kind of get the collective, to keep the collective, right? So, that's why all this stuff kind of came out, okay? So, the thing is, collective, I mean, like, they are basically, right now, they're your love slave, right? Like, they will do anything it takes to kind of keep you, okay? Like, they're smitten with you, right? You have the key, collective. You have so much power over your person, and maybe you do know it, okay? But it's like up front, they didn't want you to know it, right? That's why they kind of did this shit with you, okay? But, it's gotten to the point now where, like, they are so in love with you, girl, okay? That, yeah, you can see it, okay? They're willing to, like, cast spells on you, for God's sakes. Just to make sure that you don't kind of go anywhere, right? So, collective, I don't know if you can literally take it, either of the two ways, right? That, one, you kind of feel like, oh my God, they're so fucking desperate, that they're willing to kind of do spell work on me, to kind of make me theirs, to keep me, and, you are still remembering the shit that they pulled at the beginning, so maybe this reading is kind of like letting you know that, oh, wow, okay, so my person is desperate, okay, it's a turnoff. Or, okay, you might be in the other camp where it's like, okay, you see all this coming out here, and you realize that, wow, they only did it because they realized that I was too good for them, okay? And then, now they love you so damn much, okay, that, you know, they are literally willing to do anything it takes to kind of keep you, and maybe that's very, very romantic to you. You know, it's tugging on your heartstrings. So, you know, I'm not going to call it one way or the other, collective, you know, because, I mean, depending on what camp you're in, right, that's how you're going to look at this reading. So, anyway, these are just the cards, right, that Spirit is kind of pulling for you. So, you know, what you kind of do with the information is up to you, right? So, anyway, that's what I have for you today, collective. Hope you enjoyed this one. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll talk soon. Bye.